Today's job is on the XBR cafe racer I've made or converted. When I put I-beam on, I-beam works, but this indication light doesn't light up. Now, this is the bulb holder. Check the bulb, and that's all okay. The bulb holder works, bulb's good, but the indication light doesn't come on. So what I've got to do is trace through this lot, up this here, and that comes in out here into the cluster, and then should like that. So what we're doing is picking up a live feed. When the live feed goes to the high beam, this should light up. So let's start tracing. So we're looking for a blue and a green. And on this bike, green, I believe, is a negative. I've not got a wiring diagram, but looking around, everything points to green being negative. Certainly from the indicators and stuff I've wired up. So continuity tested the green on this one. That's good. We've got continuity there. So next thing we need to do is start chasing the live. So I'll put this camera on a tripod, and then we'll have a dig round, see what we can find. We'll have a look at the bulb holder, because it could just be a bulb gone. Dead simple. As it turns out, the bulb was good. So on these, green is a common negative. So if we tap on there onto the green wire in the bulb holder, you can see open loop there, which means we've got high resistance. Obviously the wire's not connected. And if we go and touch on the green in the bulb holder, and this is just the negative from the battery, check if we've got continuity. If you can see there, 0 ohms. So we know the negative side's good. So put the ignition on, main beam on, everything's set ready. In theory, we should have 12 volts on this, on the blue wire here, which is just tapped off the main headlight. And we go in there, you can see nothing on the meter, go on the blue, nothing there. So we know the headlight's working, now the main beam's working, so we'll go here, blue wire in there. So we'll follow the blue wire on the wiring diagram, or you can hand trace it, which I did because I haven't got a proper wiring diagram, but it's easy enough to hand trace through. So we go, again, 0 on the meter. If I can balance these, we'll go on the blue wire in the bulb holder. And as you can see there, we've got 12 volts. Means, as we know, the bulb's working. We've got 12 volts. So now I've shown you that, we can do a slightly easy way where you can see. Put a test lamp on. So we'll clip to the negative. And now we can do a visual test where we've got 12 volts. If you can see there, this is the main beam on the blue wire. Touch that, we have 12 volts there. That comes back through to this plug coupler. We've got 12 volts going in there, 12 volts in there. Easy way to test the plug coupler, let's go the opposite side. And you see, we've got 12 volts there. So again, chasing it back through this little, lovely little bird's nest here. We found this wire was loose. That's our connection. Now, we can test this, nothing on there, because that picks up our 12 volt from here. So, we'll get another little tester I've got. You can do this with a piece of wire, but if you're on the wrong wire, you will blow a fuse, or it could cause some more damage. This just connects to the battery. Positive on positive, negative on negative. So we've got 12 volts. Sorry, connected to a 12 volt supply. This powers the unit up. We push up, we put 12 volts on the test probe, push down, we put a negative on. So a quick little test. Let's find the bulb. This is the bulb we know is good. Now visually it looks good. So I'll put this in the bulb holder. So there we go. You can just about make that out. Still got nothing on there. Let's hope we can see this. Put that on there. Put 12 volt supply on. Our indicator bulb works. So we know the wiring's good, everything's good. So all we need to do is splice that into this bit of a loom here, into the blue wire, and the indication lamp will work. And there we go, simple as that. Little electric fault on the XBR 500. Now whilst I'm at it, I noticed the indicator lamp on this side wasn't working. Now you can buy a 12 volt bulb, but I'm upgrading this one to LEDs, blue LEDs, and just pop that in there, and there we go. And we've got blue backlight, and I'm going to do the same on this side. It's a slightly different bulb, so if you do something like that, take all your measurements, readings off the bulbs, whatever you can, and make sure you get the right size bulb. If that's the case, you just tuck it in there, and voila, if you can make that out, the bulb, that is all lit up nice and blue. You can see all the numbers, all the clocks, everything. So a quick little fix for that. We'll get everything rigged up, splice it in, and we'll show you the indicator lamp working when it's all done. So now, if you can see there, just spliced it into the loom, little through crimp in there. Got plenty of wire in there for the headlight to go in. Just tidy all that up. This corner here is a main beam indicator, if you can see that. Put that main beam on, that lights up to let us know we've got main beam. Turn it off, it's off. There you go. So now we've got the high beam indicator working. So just in case, putting all this back together, and that's another job done.